suspect that will be a record that will last a long time. It must be up it well into the 60s now, isn't it? Do you know how many he's got?
He's got 74.
Is it 74? I thought it was
It's got
68. So yeah,
74,
I
yeah.
mean, and Bobby Charlton and well, Wayne Rooney is about 54. Is it 55?
53.
53. So already it's a 21 goal, and we might say, well, who's coming through? Who's likely to beat that? And probably no one at the moment. We're not seeing any boy wonder coming into the England team at 17 or 18,
Mm.
and with the likelihood of scoring all those goals. Someone like Alan Shearer, if they start young in the England team, the sky's the limit. But it's very difficult to see, especially as Harry Kane is still likely to get it up to 80, provided he stays fit. With the World Cup coming, it
Mm.
will be an unbeatable score forever, I would think. Well, you never say forever, you never know, but it's incredible how many goals he has scored. 74. Wow.
74. Now, there's somebody that I didn't see play in the friendlies and definitely not in last night's game. And it was this Chelsea guy, the one with the thing around his head. I can't remember his name now.
Mm.
The winger.
Yeah, I know Manu
Yeah.
or something. Man, I can't think of his name. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's happened to him? Is he injured? Do we know?
He
Is
didn't
it?
come on, did he? I think he's in the
Oh,
squad, but
all
no,
right. Okay.
I think this comes back to what we said. He's got a lot of players,
Hmm.
and some of them will have gone back after these two internationals, probably a little bit disappointed, thinking, well, am I in the boss's reckoning or not? Is it, he got me into the squad, but he's not picked me. And of course, they'll be only too aware of a pecking order that they know that the players who will instantly walk into the team, they know that there's a basic, so we say 11 or 12 who are likely to be, and
Hmm.
others, but they will know their own place in the pecking order. And if this time, because he hasn't had a game of these two matches, he's going to be thinking, well, will I be in the next squad? I mean,
Hmm.
I like to think the manager, Tuchel, keeps them all in touch. I know he did explain to Adam Wharton why he didn't pick him. Now, I didn't, at the time, I was reading that headline and then I was distracted. So I never did find out what he said to Adam Wharton. Probably, look, you're in my plans for the future, blah, blah, blah. Because he must be. I can't see how he wouldn't be, but
Hmm.
he obviously didn't put him there this time. So players like the Chelsea man and others will think, well, I don't think I'm going to make it. But I suppose they live in hopes. They want to persevere. It's the World Cup. They know injuries could occur and they could get their chance. So that's what
Yeah.
they got to hope for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, what about Cole Palmer? He
Well,
wasn't.
he's injured, of course. He's
All
injured
right.
still, isn't
Yeah.
he?
He's injured still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so, but
Wow.
again, he's had a few injuries, Cole Palmer, and there's no point saying he needs to watch that. I mean, you don't deliberately go and get injured. But
No.
if he sits out too many games at Chelsea, and therefore with England as well, there could come a point if he has serious injuries that he won't even get picked for the World Cup, which would be a tragedy, really, because he's a quality footballer, isn't he? We need players
Mm.
like him. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how long he's likely to be out this time. It could be a few weeks, I suppose, but he's been out for a while, certainly.
Yeah. And there was this Aston Villa player, Ollie Watkins. That's
Mm,
his name, isn't it? Yeah. He was sensational in the friendlies against Wales, but then he picked up an injury, didn't he? Where he slammed
yeah,
his leg against the post, and I still
yeah,
feel.
that was a nasty injury. Yeah.
I know, and he's a really good player, but I just feel like
Mm.
it's just bad luck, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, it is bad. Yes, it is bad luck, and it looked a very painful injury to him. I don't know how long he's going to be out. He's
mm,
a good player, and he was in the last Euros as well.
mm,
Um, I'm not sure. I mean, he's not for England. He hasn't been a really regular goal scorer, has he? He has scored goals, but I, I think he's a great player. But I think somehow we've seen the best of what he can do. He does have periods of not really performing so well.
Hmm.
I think he got Villa's first goal this season a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, he's a good forward to have there. But yeah, it's one of those I don't think will feature strongly in the final England team for the World Cup. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I think he's in competition with people like Harry Kane,
Oh yeah.
maybe others. So he's gonna have to sit some of them out. But he's a useful
Yeah.
man, perhaps to be an impact sub if he's brought on and we need a goal. He's probably the man to bring on with 20 minutes to go,
Hmm.
um, fresh legs and all that. So yeah, good player, but I don't see him as a starter for England.
Yeah. I remember that Chelsea guy's name now. Madueke. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
Madueke.
that's it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, Roy Keane said two things yesterday. One of them was, he said, "Well, England did well." This was after the match. He said, "Well, England did really well. Score 5 goals against Latvia, but can they do it in the heat in America?" Now, he's not talking about
Yeah,
the. He's talking about the climate.
yeah, yeah,
Because playing in a cold weather in Europe is different from playing in a really hot weather in
yeah.
America. Now, what do you make of that?
Well, yeah, I don't know where all the games are going to be played.
Right.
Obviously, around the country, isn't it? It's spread out. But what I would say is, and of course, it's going to be in June, July,
Yeah.
which is the hottest part of the year. Now, what I would say is, when I was very fortunate, I had a great holiday. Was it this year? Yeah, back in when did we go to Vegas? In April. So that's relatively early. Okay, that's over in Nevada on towards the west coast. But the temperature was most days it was, I mean, they operate really just in Fahrenheit, but it was like 93, 94, up towards 100. And just walking around up and down the strip in Vegas,